Hello. Um, I'm the owner of Nana Science, and I decided to upload new videos from now on. So let's see how it goes. So I and my friend we first decided to do YouTube channel to explain science we use or science we study instead of psychology area. So like biopsychology or molecular psychiatry, in an easy way. So every like even though you're not in this field, you still can understand what like the basic concepts without studying properly, let's say. Um then we got quite busy with our own works and life, so we kind of stopped uploading videos. But I somehow thought it's quite waste of channel, waste of videos that we've already uploaded. So I think I'm gonna start making new videos and then uploading them regularly about science especially, but it might not be about psychology specifically. It can be about anything else because I'm currently writing a thesis, my PhD thesis, and well, I'm having lots of problem like issues with it, with writing it and then getting feedback from my supervisors. So I was thinking if I and I found myself that I like talking more than I'm writing, and I'm better at talking than writing. So if I kind of make a video to explain the concepts quite easy way, I might not just make them like properly. I would just like verbally explain it and upload that video. Then it might help me to write my thesis, but also kind of convey some scientific information and knowledge to the world outside there. So I was thinking before I start this, I might explain myself a bit more and maybe give a bit of credential about like what I say, so I'm not just like a random person talking about like biology thing or like science thing. It's more like I kind of have this kind of credential. So if you listen to my video, watch my video, you can be skeptical, but it's not just random person on the street just talking stuff. Um, so I moved to the States to study psychology and sociology at first. Yeah, so I wasn't really in biology or any science like STEM area at first. I was more like literature or philosophy or psychology or sociology person. And the reason why I decided to do psychology and sociology, and even within sociology, I was more like trained as law deviance area, because I was really interested in psychology in law. So like, why criminals conduct crime? What makes them different from me as in non-criminal person? So I've never, because I was thinking like, oh, I've never had this thought that I want to stab someone. I want to steal something. I want to do some behavior that's against the law. But why other people like other like criminals do such a behaviors and ended up being sued or being sentenced and in the prison. Then while I was in the undergraduate program, I was thinking, okay, I decided to study this. I am gonna expose myself to as very area as possible. So I literally joined so many different research groups as an undergraduate research assistant. Or some of them were like literally volunteering works. I wasn't really getting paid, but just like, you know what, I want some more experiences while I'm in undergrad. So please let me do some work in your lab. And I did internships like counseling children. And I ended up being trained as a counselor. So I counseled children aged 5 to 6. And mostly focusing on family factors. And also I was trained as to, I don't know how to call this. I was trained to assess parenting. So I'm still really interested in parenting. So I was assessing parents' interaction with their children, behaviorally, verbally, facial expression way, so many like many factors. So like during these various experiences, I got interested in the effect of gene and environment interaction to the psychiatric disorders. So what it means that not only biological factors, but also not only environmental factors are contributing to the development of psychiatric disorders in the end. It's not 100% of A and B. It's more like some A, also some B, they integrate to each other and affect the development of psychiatric disorders. Well, to be honest, some people might be 100% genetic reason or 100% biological reason, but most of the times it's like integrated. And I got really interested in that, like within, like for example, in unprivileged family, a kid from unprivileged family, how much of genetic factors and how much of environmental factors affect them to get depression or PTSD or ADHD in their early life, but also in their later life. So I did my master's related to that area. Then during my master's, I was mostly trained as a statistician. So I did lots of various statistical models and analysis. But well, I kind of wanted to pursue my PhD in that area, but at the time, my interest wasn't really big thing at the time. So many professors were doing that research on the side. They weren't the main research. So I really couldn't find a project or a professor that who was doing that specifically. But I then at the same time I was really interested in biological factors, like one genetic mutation, really small mutation might affect you to more likely to develop psychiatric disorders, but also because of that little one mutation, you might react to medications, drugs differently from other people. So I started my PhD in 2018 I ended up doing totally different than what I was thinking and what I applied for. I don't know whether it's good or bad. I kind of struggled a lot throughout my PhD program. And I'm still struggling. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Wait. What if random people watch this and then recognize my voices and then like, oh, it was you. Whatever. Yeah, so now I need to finish my PhD. I've been writing up my thesis for a while. I think it's been like 2 months. Well, I started writing since August, but there were some, some things happened. So I think I was mostly getting my first draft in November, I guess, November sometime. And now they're like being proofread by other people and getting feedback about them. So yeah, so I myself is not from science like STEM area, but now I'm studying really basic molecular biology in psychiatry department, but not really doing any psychiatry work. And now I'm looking forward to do more clinical work and translational work that I can actually work with patients or patient data or actual like living people data. Yeah, so what I think my videos from now on, the videos from Nona Science from now on will be short videos explaining various science concepts verbally, because I don't think I will have time to draw and edit everything, so I might just take a long take video without any editing. So those videos, including this, won't be edited. It'll be just like pure original video. So there might be some noises or some mistakes, and I might say, oh, sorry, it was a mistake, or that happened. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. And I haven't talked about this with my friend who made videos together before then, so I kind of need to ask him too about this, but I will just note this first and then like tell him like, oh, I've done this. Oops, I did it. Yeah, so so this is my queen. This is Hedgehog, even though it doesn't have any spikes on the back. It represents me. I kind of think myself as Hedgehog. It's because, so my name is quite different from other people's name. But there's one, well, I'm not gonna say my name, but there's one quote that uses the word where my name originated from, is that even Hedgehog loves or thinks their offspring soft. So it's like, Hedgehog looks very spiky, very cold outside, but when they interact with their offsprings, like their people or their hedgehogs, they became really soft and pretty and loving moment, and that's where my name came from. So since then I was like, oh, I want to be Hedgehog. Yeah, Anyway, so maybe from today or from tomorrow I might upload one video about long read nanopore sequencing that our lab has been using. So stay tuned. Hey, wait. Stay tuned.